lesson. I welcome all of you. And for today, I want us to go through a practice manual. And I hope that you are going to learn several things. Yeah, so without much to do, this is Teacher Martin, and these are Kikuyu lesson. Fine, so we go to our first slide, which is family. And in Kikuyu, family is Moshie. Family is Moshie. And you can see here we have father, mother, we have a daughter and a son and a little baby. So for mother in Kikuyu, you can call her Maito, and for father you can call her Fafa. For a girl, you call her Kairetu, and for a boy you call him Kahe, and the baby is Moana. So we can read what is on the screen there. The girl is saying Jetago Gadoni Moana Witu Etago Joroge. That is to say, I'm called Gadoni and our child is called Joroge. Jetago, that is to say, I'm called Jetago. For instance, I can say that Jetago Teacher Martin. I'm called Teacher Martin. So the girl is saying Jetago Gadoni, I'm called Gadoni. Moana Wito, our child Etago is called Joroge. And on the side of the boy we can say he is saying Jetago Kamau. That is to say, I am called Kamau. Mami Etago Wageshi. Mami or Maito, we have said that is mother. Etago is called Wageshi. Nafafa Etago Jogu. And father is called Jogu. So in Kikuyu, as we had noted the other time, is that B and A are read as F-A. That is Fafa. Okay. Let's go to the next slide and see what we have. We have grandmother. Grandmother in Kikuyu is Shosho. That is C-O-C-O. And I hope that you can still remember the Kikuyu vowels, which are A, E, I, O, U, A, O. So this one here is O. That U with a special something on top of it there. So let's do the statement on this presentation. And just to remind you, you can always contact me if you want to get these presentations. So we are reading together. Oyo neshosho wito. Oyo neshosho wito. That is to say, this is my grandmother. Let me try to put it in presentation mode. Okay, I hope this will be better. So we are saying Oyo neshosho wito. That to say, this is my grandmother. And the next line is saying Shosho anyitete mutirima. Konyita is to hold. Okay, konyita. Tonyita anaguoko we hold with our hands. Mutirima is the walking stick. Okay, so we are saying our grandmother is holding on a walking stick. Shosho wito atoganagira turugano twega. Shosho wito, that is to say, our grandmother atoganagira, she tells turugano stories twega. Good. So we are saying our grandmother tells us good stories. Shosho wito ekrete irato dune. Shosho wito witũ ekĩrĩte iratũ ndune. So ekĩrĩte is to say she is wearing. Iratũ is shoes. Ndune is red. Okay, ndune is red. So we are saying grandmother is wearing red shoes. Okay. We go to the next line in that presentation. We are saying shosho witũ ena mũgathĩ ngingo. Mũgathĩ is necklace. Ngingo is your neck. Okay. We have gĩthithi, ritho, maitho, iniũrũ, kanua, matũ, makai. Okay. We have all those body parts. You can always remind yourself. There will be further presentation on the body parts. So that is on that slide number 3. So we go to the next slide. On the next slide, we can see an old man. This is a grandfather. And in Kikuyu, grandfather is guka, G-U, which is gu. So if you take G and we go through all the Kikuyu vowels, it will be ga, ge, gi, go, gu, ge, go. Okay, so here it is G-U, which is gu. Then K, if you take K and we go through all the vowels, it will be ka, ke, ki, ko, ku, ke, ko. So this name is read as guka. Oyo ne guka wito. Oyo is to say this. Okay. Ne is to say is. Guka, we have said is grandfather. Wito is ours. So we are saying this is our grandfather. Guka anyitete mokwajo. Okay, there is a little difference between motrima. Motrima is that walking stick that is most of the time used by women, but mukwajo is that carved one, and mostly it is carried by men, by old men. Yeah, so we are saying guka anyitete mukwajo. We are saying that guka grandfather is mistake. It is still a walking stick. Anyway, guka wito akoragwo na kihara. Akoragwo is to say has. Okay, wito you have said is ours. Wito, mwana wito, our child. Kihara is bird. Okay, bird. So we are saying our grandfather is bird. Guka wito ekirite macicio niguo ahote kuona. Guka wito, our grandfather ekirite is wearing macicio are the grasses. Okay, niguo so that he can see well. Guka wito ni mwega muno. Guka wito is our grandfather. Ne is mwega, good, muno, very much. So we are saying our grandfather is very good. Okay. Okay, you can see here a cow. In Kikuyu is similar to what we have in Kiswahili, which is ng'ombe. When we have N, G, and that apostrophe there, that is read as nga. So we can have nga, nge, ngi, ngo, ngu, nge, ngo. Okay, so this is ngo. Then B preceded with M is read as mba. So this is be. Also you can have, if you take all the vowels, you have ba, be, bi, bo, bu, be, bo. So this will be read as ngobe. Eno ne ngobe aguka wito. This is our grandfather's cow. Ngobe eno ekamago iria ria kuruga chai wa kunywa. So we are saying ngobe no, this cow ekamago is milked, iria milk, rea for Kuruga, to cook. Chai, tea, white tea, that is. Wakunywa, for drinking. Okay, so you are saying this cow gives milk for preparing white tea for drinking. Okay, ng'ombe ya guka ikoragwo na hĩa. Ng'ombe ya guka is to say grandfather's cow. Ikoragwo has. Here are the horns. Okay, here are the horns. So you are saying our grandfather's cow has horns. Let's go to the next sentence, which says ng'ombe ĩno nĩ yendete gũcũna mũndũ. Ng'ombe ĩno is to say this cow. Nĩ yendete, it likes or it loves. Gũcũna is to lick. Mũndũ, a person. So we are saying this cow likes licking people. Okay, or person. Ng'ombe ĩrĩaga nyeki na thara. Ĩrĩaga is, we are saying it eats. Nyeki is grass and thara is napier grass. So we are saying this cow eats grass and napier grass. Okay, let's go on. Ng'ombe yanagia hĩndĩ ĩrĩa ĩ hũtu. Yanagia is to mow, ma. That is yanagia. Hĩndĩ, when. Ĩrĩa, when it is ĩ hũtu, when it is hungry. For instance, if you want to say that you are hungry, you say ndĩ mũhũtu. That is to say I'm hungry. Ng'ombe ĩno yanagia hĩndĩ ĩrĩa ĩ hũtu. So we are saying that cow makes that noise, that is moo, when it is hungry. And we go to the next slide, which is a goat. This is a head of a goat. And goat in Kikuyu is bori. 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 We have already said we can do MB is So we have ba, be, bi, bo, bu, be, bo. Then in Kikuyu you say that we don't have R, so we have R. So we have ra, re, ri, ro, ru, re, ro. So this word will be read as bo, ri, bo, ri. You are saying ino ni bori yakwa. This is my goat. Yakwa is mine, okay? Bori yakwa ina here igere dayu. Here we have said the horns. Bori yakwa is my goat. Ena has. Igere two. Dayu long. So you are saying my goat has two long horns. Good. Let's go on. Bori ĩrĩaga mahuti na mĩrĩo. That is to say a goat eats. Mahuti are the bushes and mĩrĩo are the what do you call this? These sweet potato plants. Okay, yeah. So you are saying that a goat eats those bushes and those sweet potatoes plant. Bori ikoragwo na maitho merĩ na matu merĩ. Bori ikoragwo is to say has maitho, eyes, merĩ, two, matu, ears, merĩ, two. Good. We are rushing through. Snake. Snake in Kikuyu is nyoka. So when we have ny, that is nya, nya, nya. Okay, nya, nya. So we have nya, nye, nyi, nyo, nyu, nye, nyu. This is nyo, nyo. So this is nyoka. So we are saying ino ni nyoka. This is a snake. Nyoka ni nyamu ikoragwo na thumu. Thumu is poison. So we are saying a snake is an animal. Nyamu is an animal. Ikoragwo that has thumu, poison, moru, bad. So we are saying that snakes are poisonous. Nyoka igikuruma, kuruma is to bite. Okay, that bite kana igutwire mata, spit, saliva, no ukue. We are saying if a snake bites you or spits on you, you can die. Nyoka ihithaga mahuti-inĩ na rĩmwe no ĩingĩre nyũmba. Kwĩhitha is to hide. Ihithaga, we are saying it hides. Mahuti-inĩ is in the bushes. Na rĩmwe no ĩingĩre nyũmba, and sometimes it can enter a house. So we are saying that the snake hides in the bushes and sometimes it can enter into the house. Nyoka ndĩrĩ magũrũ. Ndĩrĩ means doesn't. Magũrũ are legs. We are saying snake does not have legs. And we go to the next one, which is elephant. In Kikuyu, elephant is jogu. 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 Ĩno nĩ jogu. This is an elephant. Jogu nĩyo nyamũ ĩrĩa nene mũno mũtitũ-inĩ. Mũtitũ-inĩ, mũtitũ is forest. Mũtitũ-inĩ is in the forest. Okay? Like the way you say in Kiswahili, musituni. Musitu ni musitu. Musituni is in the forest. So mũtitũ-inĩ is in the forest. Nene is big. Muno is say that. That's just an adjective. So you are saying, and you have said that nyamu is any animal. So you are saying elephant is the biggest animal in the forest. Jogu ĩrĩaga nyeki na mahuti. You are saying that elephant eats grass and bushes. Jogu ĩkoragwo na matũ manene na mũguongo. Matũ we said are the ears. Okay? Manene we mean bigger. Na muguongo, muguongo is that elephant tusk. Okay, yeah, that long nose for the elephant. Okay, now we go to the picture that we are all familiar with. This is a tank. In Kikuyu, Kikuyu call tank itagi. So you are saying rĩrĩ nĩ itangi rĩa maĩ. Maĩ is water. Rĩa for itangi is tank. So you are saying rĩrĩ nĩ itangi rĩa maĩ. This is a water tank. Itangi rĩrĩ nĩ rĩnene mũno. We are saying this is a big tank. Nene is big. Itangi rĩrĩ rĩanagĩrĩrio maĩ ma mbura. We are saying that this tank is used to collect rain water. Bura is rain. Okay. So when you hear our Bura is named after the rains. And on this other slide we have Motogi na Kifuyu. Motogi is that big jerrycan. Kifuyu is the small jerrycan. Motogi, we are saying oh, Motogi, this is a water, our big water jerrycan. Motogi tumagĩrwo gũtaha maĩ rũĩ. Rũĩ is river, maĩ is water, gũtaha is to fetch, gũtũmagĩrwo is used. So you are saying this is used to fetch water from the river. Then down there we have gĩkĩ nĩ kĩbũyũ. We are saying this is a jerrycan. Kĩbũyũ gũtũmagĩrwo gũtaha maĩ kana gũkua iria. We are saying that this jerrycan is used to fetch water or carry milk. So 15 minutes over. So we will say goodbye at that level. So until next time, goodbye for now and God bless you. Thank you for listening. Remember to subscribe, to share, to comment, and to ask any questions that you may have on these lessons. You can always contact me through the contact that are flowing down there. That is martinkarari@gmail.com, or call me on my number, which is 0718317877. So enjoy your time and all the best.